Buttermilk. Hi. Welcome. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. So, I adopted another dog, and this is her. Hi, Butter. What? You're being watched. Who's up there? Trick or treat. Okay. If you saw my last two videos, or if you follow me on Facebook, you either might have seen Buttermilk in the background of the videos, or you might have read her story about how I adopted her. But if you don't follow me there, kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about her, and then I've got a lot of cool videos I want to upload of introducing her to everyone, and especially it was really interesting because bringing another dog into Lauren's territory, so I filmed that right straight through the introduction with like no edit, so I really want to show you that. But first, I think Buttermilk gets her own video. Buttermilk came from just the city shelter. She was scheduled to be put to sleep, and I just happened to see her online, and it obviously you cannot save every dog, and this is a kill shelter, and this happens, I mean, daily. Something about her just really struck me. This is a shelter. They don't really have any real information. It was literally just a photo of her and a kennel number, but I don't know. I just felt like I had to go there and get her no matter what. She was actually there for 2 months, which is incredible, and one of the reasons is she was adopted. I guess she was found as a stray, and she was adopted just a week after she came to the shelter, but the lady took her, and they took her for the free vet exam you get when you adopt a dog there, and she had pneumonia, and she had belly fever, suspected belly fever, and that is the same thing that Chambi has, which is, it's pretty expensive to treat, and this woman, for whatever reason, didn't want to take on that responsibility, and she brought Buttermilk back to the shelter, and she was there for a very long time, and she was in a special area that's called the sick bay. So it's really hard to even get back there, even to see the dogs, to even give them a chance. So I didn't know she was sick at all before I went there. They told me when I got there, and before I actually saw her, I was like, oh, you know, what is she sick with? And they're like, belly fever. And I was just like, oh no, because I'm already going through that with Chambi, and it's kind of like the last thing in the world that I wanted to do, because not only is it really expensive, but it's a really long treatment. But I mean, at that point, there's no way that I was going to leave her, and most people probably aren't going to take a dog that has it, just because of all those reasons. It's just a lot easier to get a dog that is healthy, I mean, in general. So in my mind, that was even more reason to make sure I adopted her. Hi. She seems so incredibly lazy right now. I think she just has no idea what I'm doing. And I have filmed her before. Like I said, I have a lot of video from when I very first got her. But trust me, she is not lazy. She is non-stop. She is the most active dog that I have ever seen. She will go and go and go and go. But isn't it just wonderful that, I mean, I can't believe not that long ago she was in the shelter and going to die, and now she's just, I mean, she probably has no idea, because dogs live in the moment, and all that is behind her now. And all she wants to do is be lazy and relax. Yeah. And I don't know what kind of dog Buttermilk is. Obviously she is a mutt. She looks like, or that's Chambi out there in the yard. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning right now, so there's a lot of coyote activity. But yeah, she looks like a Shar-Pei cross with what, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably never know unless those dog DNA tests are ever effective. It doesn't really matter, but it's interesting. I'm kind of curious. When I saw her picture, it was just like her face, and she kind of looks, maybe even on film to you guys, bigger than she actually is. So I thought she was maybe at least 50 pounds, kind of a shepherd crossed with Shar-Pei maybe, but she is very, very tiny, and you'll see it when I do get those other videos up when she's next to Sugar Tree and Melody and the other animals. I think she was like 21 pounds when I adopted her, which she was underweight. Maybe she's put on maybe 4 pounds now, so she's about 25 pounds, so she's really small. And she is sick, but it's not that bad. Like Chambi's valley fever had progressed incredibly, incredibly bad and had really, really affected her down to her bone. It was much more of a severe case. The blood work that I did on Buttermilk came back much, much more mild. She is still being treated, and there is some debate about whether they should be on the medication for the rest of their life because of the spore cycle, but it also damages the liver, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, she will not need it. I feel like you are drugged. But it is a great feeling knowing that her life is saved, but it's really not about making yourself feel like good, if that makes sense. It's about the fact that Buttermilk is alive, and it's just horrible to think that she would have died alone in this horrible place, just stressed out and not even knowing what's happening. I don't know if she had a previous owner or what. Since they picked her up as a stray, I mean, she could have been born from a litter of puppies and kind of just like left to roam around. Someone could have ditched her. Someone could have lost her, not really have cared. I don't know. My vet did say that Buttermilk definitely has had a litter of puppies herself, which is crazy. I know she kind of looks like she is a puppy, but she's not. I don't know exactly how old she is. My vet estimated about a year, maybe slightly less, just based on the teeth and the tartar that's there, because probably no one was taking care of her teeth. So there's only a very minimal amount of tartar, so she's not that old. But there are little Buttermilks running around, which is kind of strange. She seems like such a puppy, and she acts like one, so I don't think she's much older than a year. But she is feisty, and she just does not take anything from anyone. Like, Lauren, just forget it. Just, yeah, you are something, Butter. I usually film outside, so it's kind of nice to get some nice steady shots of cute little dog noses. Look at those ears. What do you think, Buttermilk? What breeds do you think make her up? One thing that occurred to me kind of late, just based on her movements, which you can't really tell now, but I was wondering maybe Basenji, she's kind of like, just she acts really strange. Did you hear that was Sugar Tree? A little bit of a jealousy, I think, there. But yeah, she had blood work, valley fever test, x-rays, and a checkup. And she's gonna be okay. The pneumonia has pretty much completely cleared at this point. Yeah. You feeling a lot better? You're feeling better, butter. Can nothing I say or do excite you right now? That is the most unimpressed look I have ever seen. See if we can get her excited about anything. And then we'll end this video. And then we'll put up the videos of you being a crazy monster and everyone will think you're a different dog. Okay, let's see. Buttermilk, are you excited about outside? Are you excited about playing with Lauren? Trees? Food? Sugar tree? Do you want to go see the sheep? Car ride? Not being at the shelter? Your emoji? There's emoji. Squeaky noises? Your bed? Butter, sit. Do you want your emoji? You do? Just a little? Why? What? What? Okay. Okay. This is your video, Butter. Is that where you want to go? You want to go out there? And let's go. Hi, Moosh. We heard you. It's really blue out here. You ready? Come on.